everyone. Today we'll be discussing the importance of refrigeration of your dough. We're going to test and see if it'll really make or break your next sugar cookie recipe. First, let's talk about why refrigeration of our doughs is important. Legend says that we need to refrigerate our dough before baking because it helps relax the glutens. It makes our cookies look more presentable. But in today's day and time, we barely have time to actually make cookies from scratch, let alone let the dough rest for 2 hours. So we skip this step and continue on with our busy schedule. But does it really make that big of a difference? Today we'll test and see. We need a dough first. Today I'll be making sugar cookies. First, preheat your oven to 400 degrees. Next, sift together 3 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and a half a teaspoon of salt. Set this bowl aside and gradually start creaming together 1 cup of softened margarine, and 1 1/2 cups of white sugar. Now, add in 2 eggs, 1 at a time. Now we'll add in our other egg. Now we'll add 2 teaspoons of vanilla. all creamed together, we'll start adding our dry ingredients gradually until all the wet ingredients are absorbed. Now that our dough is all combined together with the dry ingredients, we're going to cling wrap half of it and refrigerate it for 2 hours. This is where we'll be testing the refrigeration process. We're going to half the dough and refrigerate one half of it for 2 hours, and then we're going to take the other half and leave it on the counter. We halved our dough and cling wrapped it. I've labeled one with an R for refrigerated, and one with no for not refrigerated. I'll put this one inside the refrigerator for 2 hours. See you then. Our refrigerated dough has almost been inside the refrigerator for 2 hours. Right now, I'm going to shape our non-refrigerated dough. I'm going to roll it out and shape it like stars, so that way after it's done baking, we know which one is which. Now that I've punched out the stars from the not refrigerated dough, I'll be getting out the refrigerated dough, rolling that out, and punching hearts. We've rolled out both the doughs, stars for the non-refrigerated dough and hearts for refrigerated dough. We're going to bake them both for 6 to 8 minutes at 400 degrees.
Star.
Why was the star better?
It wasn't as dry.
Awesome. What was better?
Both.
Why did you like them both?
Because they both taste awesome.
In conclusion, I think that the refrigeration really didn't have that big of an effect on the cookies, because Kristen said she liked the star cookie better than the hard cookie, which wasn't refrigerated, and Molly said she liked them both the same. And both the cookies came out of the oven looking the same.